So Dave and I are staying out in the Arizona desert, basically the middle of the desert. We are at kind of an RV park, I guess. It's basically a boondocker's place, though. Everybody here has solar. Water is only turned on once a day. And there is a big group of escapers here, and so we decided that we were going to put on a little show today. I am going to walk over to the center camp area, and Dave should be there setting up already. So anyway, here's the center camp area right here. Getting all set up?
Filming?
I am.
I'm wearing my dress setup clothes, my dry legs from the desert, and my bright green.
So are you saying you're gonna be changing before the actual...
Oh no, I'm wearing this. This is what everybody's looking for now.
Yeah?
Yeah.
It's gonna be warm today.
Yeah.
It's been a long, long time coming. It's been a long, long, long time. It's been a long, long time coming. It's been a long, long, long time.
Hey. Do you have any idea how hard it is to talk and play guitar at the same time to try to match up the rhythm of what you're saying? Are all singing sweetly, hallelujah, I am free. Wing wanderlust rescued me and sent me on my way. Not a minute or too late. With him is tossed aside the line that teaches the road dreams die. Never to breathe regret. Thank you so much, you guys. Appreciate you.
You guys are awesome.
It was a fun show, but one of the things about playing outside in the glaring sun is it's hot. We are exhausted. We're ready to go back. We're not even gonna unload the truck tonight. Well, it's a long drive home. It's about, honey, how long home? About 25 seconds? About 25, 30 seconds to get back to our camper. We're gonna leave everything in the truck and just relax and enjoy the rest of the evening. We're tired, 2 hours straight, which we normally don't do, but it was fun playing out in the desert. Love it, love it, love it. So back up the ladder.
Yeah, I've got my soapy water, just a little bit of soap, and my paper towels. And now I gotta climb up there. So I might have you throw this paper towel to me once I get up there.
At you or to you?
Whatever you want.
The difference.
And I'm gonna carry my water up with...
Careful.
I can grab those paper towels probably. Oh, you can just see the dust on those. Wow. Oh, look at that. They're dusty. Wow. This one over here, these ones look pretty bad. Wow. I feel like I've been neglecting this. Boy, they got really dirty. Oh, all right, I've got some work cut out for me. These are very dirty, so I'm using some soap and water, but I'm going to have to get Dave to fill a bucket of just plain water afterwards too. But they really need a cleaning. Oh my gosh, so bad. Alright, so we've got some clean, fresh water now. Perfect. Alright, so the last steps that we have to take are just to shut everything off. So, gotta shut the heat off. We had it on for, gosh, it was set at, I think, 68. But Obviously you can see that it's 79 in here, so it probably won't come on, but I just don't like to have it on anyway. And then the other thing is I'm gonna pull all the blinds so that when we're driving down the road, it stays as cool as possible in here, because it kind of sucks to get somewhere and then it's hot, and it's hot in here, and we don't run our air conditioning on our solar power.
Yeah.
Now, did you turn the refrigerator?
Yeah, and then we move our fridge. The nice thing about having solar and hefty batteries is that we can switch over to electric. AL, I don't know why they call it AL.
It says AC, actually.
Oh, is it AC?
Yeah, if you bend
See,
down.
I've never bent down. I've never
You're
looked.
just-
I've always wondered why it was AL.
You're just too tall. You
What would
can't
AC
see that.
be? Power. There you go.
Alternating current.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I've always thought it said AL, and
Really?
I've always wondered because I'm taller, so I've never ducked down to see the
Oh, all right.
stuff you learn.
So,
Shooting
if you wouldn't
videos.
mind putting that cover on the sink, we have a few things in there. Our little plastic bucket that we use for boondocking so that we don't use as much water, because then we don't fill the sink. And then we put our soaps in there. And then, of course, I have dinner out because we're going to have pork tenderloin. Yum. When we get there, it's an easy meal. We can just grill.
Maj maj.
Yes. All
And
right.
then we move. We take anything heavy. I feel like we've talked about this before. We're going to talk about
Possibly.
it again. Like our tripod normally sits in the slide, and we move that out of the slide because we try to reduce weight in the slide as much
Yeah.
as we can.
All right. So we're going to move that out of the way. Then I'll be able to pull the slide in. Thank you.
You're welcome.
So what would you say the differences are for us, you know, like, I guess we call it tearing down because we're musicians, but what would you say the difference is as far as, because we know we're going somewhere where we don't have, you know, we can't be dumping our gray, we can't dump black, and we can't really fill with water at the place we're going to be at,
Right.
and no electricity.
Well, part of it is we don't know what we're getting into. They may have a water spigot there, but we just assume that they don't have a water spigot. So it's like packing for a backpacking trip or a canoe trip. You just make sure you have everything. You don't say, we'll just do it when we get there. Oh, we'll fill with gas when we get there. We'll fill with water when we get there. You just, if you have that available where you're at, that's the time to do it. Because we've never stayed at this place before.
Yeah, it should be interesting.
Yeah.
I think it's just a big field, and actually I was talking to some of our friends that are going to join us there,
Yeah,
and they were saying that I'll just get in the camera with you.
in the camera.
in the whatever.
What you meant was,
Sorry, I
you
said
meant,
it incorrectly.
You meant like into the shot, and then I thought you were going to actually get into the camera. See, that threw me off.
I'm sure it did.
See, we need to get on the same page with this stuff, otherwise these people are going to be lost completely. Stay up there. Let me go over this cattle guard.
Yeah, I'll just hold it. How do Mark and Trish do this? How do they do so much shooting? How do they get all these cool shots? Takes a lot of work. But we enjoy showing people the lifestyle. On the road again. I just can't wait to get on the road again. The life I love is making music with my friends. I can't wait to get on the road again. I love travel days. I guess I don't necessarily love travel days. I just love that we are traveling, we're moving, we're going somewhere. That's what I love. New place, new experiences.
So we just got to the fairgrounds in Sonoyta. Horses everywhere. And Jacqueline's just getting stuff chalked. We crushed another chalk today. We have the little yellow plastic ones, and they just collapse if you drive over them. So we have these black ones now. They're kind of heavy-duty rubber black chalks, and they work a lot better. You don't worry about crushing them if you screw up. So we're gonna get set up here. You can kind of see what we're doing around and around.
It smells good.
And yeah, it's a rodeo ground. It smells pretty good. So when we travel, we leave our refrigerator on electric. So it kind of drains down the battery a little bit, especially this time of the year, the sun low in the sky. So we are gonna take our generator. I won't even take it out of the truck, and I'll just run a cable over and give it about a half hour of juice just to get us up to, we like to go to bed with about 75 to 80%, maybe 70 at the very lowest, because we don't want to wake up in the middle of the night and have something, you know, the battery die or the alarms go off. So I like to go to bed with it a little bit higher than it is right now. So I'm just gonna hook it up and not even take the generator out of the back of the truck. So this is what we roll up on. Our friends Steve and Lindy are already set up. We're just getting set up. And Steve just plops down with a plate of food, probably a cocktail in that glass somewhere. And he's just sitting on his little rug watching us set up. This is not good. We are heavy.
Oh.
We are pulling heavy right now because we have full, probably close to black tank, full gray tanks, and I filled water twice. And so we have full fresh. I mean, we're heavy. I can feel it.
Yeah, but they didn't have a dump station.
Right, they didn't have a dump station where we were, so we had to wait until we get to our next stop. But it's only 28 minutes away, so it's not bad. Yeah. But you can feel it. You can definitely feel it. The other thing you can feel sometimes is when you travel with like half of tanks full and then it sloshes and you can feel the camper pulling a little bit. So you always know when you're about half full because it's moving around and they're pretty good.
Well, that's a great thought.
Yeah.
Well, I guess the first thing we have to do is dump.
Yeah, we rolled in. I couldn't remember if we had sewage at our particular site. And I asked for the dump station was first, and then I asked if we had sewage at our site, and he said no. So I said, I'm glad I asked.
Perfect. How exciting.
He's very giddy as a schoolgirl.
Hey, was I gone long enough?
We're not done yet.
Ah.
I drained the black, and then I hooked up their hose. And the reason it's non-potable water is because people use it for just what I used it for, which is spraying out their black tanks.
Oh, okay.
But you have to be really careful because we've heard a few stories where people will start to fill their black tanks with fresh water to clean it out, and they walk away and they come back and the water's coming up through their toilets. So you want to make sure that's one thing that you stay focused on. Let it run for a while. I close the tank or the valve, let the water fill in there a little bit, and then I open it and it puts fresh water through. And now I'm gonna put the gray water through. Did I not look excited
Okay, wait a minute.
enough?
So, okay, wait a minute. So you're cleaning out the black tank, which
Yes.
is good because you don't want all that like residue in there.
Yeah.
Okay.
So it sprays it out. There are some sprayers in there that spray it out, and then but you want to make sure that you don't let it fill completely, otherwise it'll come up through your camper because there's nowhere else for it to go other than there. So, and now I'm going to do the black or gray. So what I do is I did the black, and then I walk the hose to get all that out of there so that's not pushing more stuff through. And then I'll do the gray, and I open it all the way, and I let it fly in.
So that water's still running.
Nope, not anymore.
Oh, it's
I
not.
turned it off. Yeah.
Okay, gotcha. All right, we found our spot.
Straighten out a little bit more.
It's a little tight, but we can make it work.
We got this. All right.
I'm gonna get out. I'm gonna get out, direct you in.
You gonna call me or are you gonna?
No, I'll just yell. Just keep the windows down. There's a tree up there, but it doesn't look like it'll be in the way. Okay. Yep, you're good. Yeah, looks good. Keep coming. Nice. I was trying to go to that side. You're good. Stop for a minute. If you can be just a touch more that way. Stop for a minute. You come more this way. I gotta check on the stairs. Probably got a foot. All right, you can come back another foot. Okay, stop there. Hi.
How is it?
It'll work. I don't think we could get our awning out anyway, no matter how far we went over there, but we probably won't need it
Okay.
because I think the sun is coming up over that direction over there and going down over here. You know, it might clear it. You never know.
There are these people fishing down here, and we'd asked them if they're catching anything. And they said they can't catch anything. The fish keep getting the worm off their hook, so they're basically feeding fish at this point. So they said that they're probably just going to start drinking because they have that down pretty well. So finding a theme here with the fishing and the drinking.
This bridge is so cool. It just goes up so high. I did read that it was built in the 1970s. I'm hoping they've reinforced it since then. I don't know. It's not real rickety, but I don't know. It's kind of, you know, it's a little unnerving.
Wouldn't you say the one thing that's cool about it though, like it's so arched, but it's a unique bridge, so people would probably talk about this like we are.
Yeah, it's really cool. And the other thing is that this lake, we learned, is man-made, and there used to be a railroad track running through it, and now the railroad tracks are still underneath the water.
It's the first time I've ever seen anything like that. A bridge that goes that high, a walking bridge, or any bridge for that matter. That was pretty cool. And back here you can rent pontoon boats. I'm thinking we might have to rent a pontoon boat and go out and explore a little bit. We've never rented a pontoon boat. We tried the jet ski once. That was interesting. This is like deja vu all over again. I'm smelling num-nums.
I put some food in our crock pot before we left, and so now we walk into a meal that's almost done. I made slow cooker pizza casserole, which is super healthy, but it's not done. Hang on, let me get a spoon to stir it. Cauliflower, ground beef or turkey, marinara sauce, and some spices, and a little bit of Parmesan cheese. Oh, and a little turkey pepperoni. So.
Are you just eyeballing it?
Nope.
Oh, there's a
I'm
cup down. See, I
measuring
didn't
it.
see that measuring cup.
I'm measuring it. There we go. Cup and a half. Look, yum! I love cheese. It's gonna be delicious. Put a little extra in here for you. Now I just have to put the lid back on. Doesn't that look good though? Mmm. We'll say 30 minutes, but it's only gonna be about 10. Get it all melty and then have our slow cooker pizza casserole. Hey, thanks for watching another episode of the Border Hookups Go RVing. Please remember to subscribe and hit the notifications bell so that we can let you know when we have another video coming out.
And if you like what you saw in this episode, please leave a comment, and we'd like to hear what you have to say, and we'll see you out there.
We hope to see you out there.
Here or out there?
Here, and you forgot to say, give us a thumbs up.
And give us a thumbs up. We'll see y'all out here.
See you out here.
Perfect.
Yeah?
That's a tack.
Okay.
That's a wrap.
Let's eat then.
Let's eat. Mange.
Yum. Get the plates. Which way are we facing? You want our backs that way or that way? Okay.
Okay.
I can't wait to hear you say
Subscribe.
Subscribe. Ready.
Hey, welcome. Oh, it's not welcome.
No,
No.
it isn't. Your socks, by the way. Look at those things. They don't match.
No, it doesn't matter. Nobody sees them anyway. They're under my galoshes.
All right.
Hey, thanks for watching another episode of the Border Hookups Go RVing, and please remember to subscribe and to ding that bell. Really? Honestly.